Hello, 'tis I, the Nuclear Biscuit. Some of you know me as Crass of Nod, so that will suffice. Look at all these wonderful things I'm standing around in. Haven't made a video in a while, so figured I'd show y'all what I've been up to in Minecraft as of late. I've been playing with the Tekkit pack, and it's a pretty good pack that we've got running on this server. I will put a link to that in the comment stuff and things. Yes, anyhow. So I wanted to show you something that I based on several other people's designs and came up with. So this is a quarry. It's an automatic mining machine which makes holes in the ground like this. Okay. Now, I hate mining, honestly. I know, it's funny. It's drawing in the frame there. It's Minecraft, right? You mine and you craft, and well, quite frankly, I hate mining. That would be the bit. Okay, so once the frame draws in, it begins mining an area, a layer at a time. Great, isn't it? Well, one of the other things I hate doing is processing all the crap that you wind up getting out of this. So, these right here are solar cells. These are high voltage solar cells. These are electrical engines. The solar cells are powering the engines. The engines then are through this teleport pipe powering the quarry. Fancy. Uh-oh. Oops. Guess what I forgot to do? Turn on my transmission. Alright. Well, that's good. I'll have something to throw in the box to show you in a moment. So, our little friend, he works away and begins digging. Okay, so I have this here is another teleport pipe. This is connected to a teleport pipe inside this beastly device over here. That's more high voltage solar arrays. These are bluetricity solar arrays. And ta-da! With the hole in the floor. This is a processing plant that is designed to intake all of the items that a quarry could kick up out of the ground. And see, here's the receiving teleport pipe. So everything that the quarry is digging up, it's spitting into here. This thing is pulling the stuff out. This thing is sorting it. That's what all the pretty colors on the pipes are for. Basically, then it goes downstairs to the processing plant. Okay, so anything that's garbage comes through here and goes through a recycler, because I am a green man. I recycle. Yes. All of the recycled goods come into here as scrap, and you turn this thing on, and this thing starts consuming scrap and electricity to create UU matter, which is extremely useful. You can use it to make just about anything by drawing patterns with it in your crafting thing. So, anyhoozle. Let's see here. Alright, okay, so I had a little bit of a backup in there. So as you can see, everything that's being basically spit into here comes through these series of machines. Now there is uranium in this game, and you have to compress it. So this pipe here leads to a compressor. So the uranium is basically pulled in through here from the boxes above, and it's compressed, and then of course it winds up over here in this chest here. Now, what about ores, you say? That is what all of this junk on the wall over here is for. Now, in Tekkit, there are 5 types of ore as opposed to the typical 2 with gold and iron. You also have tin, copper, and silver. So, anyway, what I do for those is, one of the objects, one of the machines is called a macerator, which you put your ore in, it pumps out 2 dust. The dust can then be smelted to basically make 2 ingots. So basically you double your yield of ore. So this system basically macerates the ore, so doubles it, and then it sorts it into electric furnaces, again running on electricity, that then poop it out into this line here and put them in this box here. Now I dropped all these down here like this so that it would have basically more room to go into, and as you can see I picked up one of those, so I'll move it down there, so now it's all pretty and nice. So any more of this stuff will start just adding to these piles that already exist. So yeah, that is my factory. So basically, as you can see, everything just is basically processed. So I just have to deal with the raw. I don't have to deal with raw products. I don't have to deal with mining it. Yay, because I hate mining. I know. Silly concept to be playing Minecraft and hate mining, right? That's why I have machines to do my work for me. Mad scientist. Anyway, this is my power room. This is where the solar cells up above the roof there come down. These are power storage units called MFSU. I don't remember what it stands for. It's something unit. I remember unit. That's about it. And then these ones are tied in because, of course, solar cells don't work in the dark. So to power the machines at night, I have energy storage down here so that it will run 24 hours of Minecraft a day. It's fantastic, isn't it? Anyhow, so yes, this is, oh yeah, these are a battery bank that go to the Bluetricity solar panels up there. So anyhow, yeah, I just wanted to make a kind of a quick video showing you what I've been up to. This is about it. So yes, machines of awesomeness, wonderfully sorting, devouring, destroying, and oh yeah, I have also useful items. I have basically just storage up here for, so anything you can actually use is just stored in here, I think. Where did I, oh yeah, and then I have marble. I love building stuff with marble bricks, so yeah, I have an entire storage devoted just to marble bricks. Oh, and if you're wondering how I got all this space, this is an equivalent exchange box. It's called an alchemy chest. So that's something that you get from one of the mods in Tekkit as well, which I am using exclusively. Alchemy chests, and yeah, I think that's Lorshan's building there. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Oh yeah, you gotta look at my armor. Oops, that's not the armor button. Where's the button for the armor? Ah, there we go. Yes, quantum armor. Beautiful, isn't it? Here, I'll show you what it does. Okay, so it doesn't have durability on it, and you actually need UU matter to make iridium. You make a capital I in the crafting station, and it gives you a chunk of iridium. You use the iridium and a bunch of other materials to upgrade nano armor into quantum armor. Now, the chest piece, as long as it has power, because like I said, it doesn't have durability, but you have to stick it in like one of those MFSUs that I showed you down there, and then, yeah, so you power it up. Once it has power, basically you are invulnerable to damage when you're wearing the chest piece, okay? If you have the helm on and it has power, you never starve to death and you can breathe underwater. The legs make you do this. Whee! I'm hauling ass! Whee! So that's the legs. And then the boots prevent all fall damage and allow you to jump up to 9 blocks in height. Whee! So you can jump all over the place. Now, of course, if you're wearing the chest plate, of course you're not going to take any fall damage anyway because you are immune to all damage. That includes being able to swim in lava, everything. You are immune to damage. But if you do not have the chest plate, then and you're wearing the boots, then of course you would die, you know, or start taking damage if you were to jump and fall, and yes, it would be bad. So anyhow, yes, so Tekkit, I love you, you're amazing. I really don't see myself playing vanilla Minecraft much anymore, honestly, at all. I have become very addicted to this mod. Oh, that's something else I want to show you too. So another feature of this mod is you can see the colored blocks down there and the uncolored blocks up here. Basically, this is made with construction foam. So you can get this little sprayer, and you can use that compressor that I'm using to compress the uranium to make pellets. You put the pellets in the sprayer, and then you can poop out little blocks of foam all over the place. You can use a scaffold system, so you can put scaffolds up and then spray the scaffolds, and it'll replace the scaffolds in whatever pattern that you had them in with the construction foam. The construction foam is very easy to break, but it is blast resistant, so it's easy to break with a pickaxe or something like that, but creepers, they don't be creeping so much. Griefers, they don't be griefing so much. But yeah, and then the other neat thing is you can paint it. So you get some paint and put it on a paint roller and paint your wall. It's awesome. So yes, Tekkit. Oh yeah, so this is basalt brick, which you get from volcanoes. Yes, there are volcanoes, and yes, they do blow up. It's, yeah, wow. Oh yeah, and then you also have panels and covers. So these are ruby blocks that have been sliced into panels for use in decoration, or in a few places in the factory I had to have stuff that was really close to other stuff, so tubes that were really close to other tubes, and of course the tubes connect if they're too close, so you can use a cover to separate the tubes. Let me see here, where was it? I think it's under here. Yeah, you can see right here that the tube is directing the scrap into here, which I should probably check and make sure that, yes, okay. And then this is the output here from that machine. So it that panel separates the lower section of tube there, so it doesn't wind up crossing up and sending all the scrap under this machine into the box over here, because I want it to go into the machine. See who I am. Okay. Oh, something else too. Alchemy bag. So, wham. Even in creative mode, you can use it to open. You can open. You know, you have a huge. See, there's these paints are used specifically for coloring the pipes, but paint rollers are for coloring the walls. But it's the same colors of paint. But yeah, basically your alchemy bag opens up and you have a huge storage. You can even access it while you're in creative, so if you're in creative, it's handy. Let me think, what else do I want to say? Oh, yes. Speaking of creative, I did build this place in creative. As far as the main processing plant and all of this stuff that you see here, this wouldn't take too long to actually get together with like maybe 1 or 2 people to be able to build all of this. The part of this that would take a long time, and honestly this is overkill, you don't even really need like half of how many of these that I have here. These things are ridiculously material intensive to make. I think on a legitimate server I have 1 of the precursors to this, and you need 8 of those, and you need 8 of the precursors to that to make 1 of those. It's kind of one of those things where you basically start out with a normal solar cell, then you have to get 8 of those to make a low voltage solar cell, and then you need 8 of those to make the medium voltage, and then you need 8 of those to make a high voltage. So yeah, you're looking at literally probably a good planet's worth of materials to make this many solar cells. But like I said, you don't actually need this many of them. Even just a few of these would be plenty of power to run this thing, but basically I figured I would be demoing some other stuff with this, so of course I'm going to overkill it. Hee. Any hoozle. Yeah, so I think that was it. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say about the alchemy bag, let's say you're not in creative and you have an alchemy bag. If you die, of course all your stuff gets lost, right? Well, if you have your stuff in an alchemy bag and you make a new alchemy bag, all of your stuff is still there. So that is a very handy contraption to have, because you can lose it, get it back, and you haven't lost anything that's inside of it. Oh, the other thing I should show you. Nano sabers. See, isn't it it's all grown all pink and blue, and yes. What this does is kill shit. It also runs on power. It doesn't have durability, but basically you charge it up and then whack something, and let's see if I can. Oh, I don't think. Ooh, hey, I got $60. So yeah, it's not staying on. But anyway, if you can get it to stay on, you can pretty much. There we go. Yeah. So if you can get it to stay on, these things pretty much one-shot everything except for zombies. They're pretty redonkulous. Yeah. So anywho, I hope you like Tekkit. Check it out. There'll be a link to it in the comments and such. And enjoy. Alright, peace.